Hi, everybody. It's John Theismann here, aka Jungle Jack from Around the Board, and I'm here on a solo project today to do a little unboxing of a game maybe you've heard of and maybe you haven't. The game is called Glow. I don't know if you haven't heard about it. Don't feel bad. I'm one of the few people I know of that's really been excited about Glow coming out, and it's really weird that I am excited about it because if you know me at all, you know I'm a theme guy, and this game apparently is pretty themeless. And the theme that it has is like a little abstract fantasy kind of theme with little weird creatures and such. And if there's a theme that I don't like, it's usually fantasy or sci-fi, which is odd because I love sci-fi and every other genre except gaming. But for some reason, when it translates over to games, I usually don't like it or care for it very much. I'm just not interested. So why do I want to play this game? Why was I excited about this game? Glow, and oh, if you haven't heard about it, Glow, maybe you know it in the original French was Layer. Okay, maybe you've heard of Layer. But it came out as that earlier than the U.S. version of Glow. So over in France, they are eating their croissants and playing Layer. While here in the States, we'll be eating a croissant sandwich and playing Glow. So that's my plan for tonight anyway. But it's the cool artwork in this is what really got me, because if you can see how cool that looks, it's by Glow, instead of making it a lot of different colors, they just tried bright white abstract, up against the dark colors to make it really neat. And then there's supposed to be other colors in it that pop, and the gameplay itself, the mechanism seemed really neat to me. So anyway, let's give it a go, see what it looks like. It should look really cool. For those of you who haven't seen me do this before, the way I like to open a game is you smear the plastic to the side, grab it, and try to open it in one fell swoop. There we go. Now let's see what we have inside the box of Glow, shall we? Take off the box top. There it goes. Inside, the first thing we notice is a rule book. Always good to have a rule book. And it looks like it's pretty exhaustive and pretty got a lot of pictures. I like pictures in my rule books. I don't know about you, but I don't like it when they just reference things and you don't know what they're talking about. So this one looks like a really good rule book in that way. We've got our first punch board of tokens, and they're not very colorful. They're black and white, like most of the thing, but that's just kind of the theme, so I have no problem with that. Here is the board, and it's not a real big board. It's not a huge game, this one, and it's two-sided, which is cool. Let's see how it's got the same kind of coloring theme. The neat thing about this game, from what I remember, from what I've heard, is you use these different dice icons. As you can see, there's different icons along the path, and you're drafting dice or keeping dice or something, and you can use them to power your cards, which is your different little fantasy creatures. But you can also use them to move and gain glow points, is what you're doing. What that means, I don't know. But it goes with the name of the game's Glow. You're getting glow points. That's how you win the games, from what I understand. And here's what the cool cards look like. We've got one of our critters right there. You can see him. And the cards are all black and white. And I don't know if I can open these, especially while I'm being recorded. But there we go. It's actually going to open up. And maybe we'll see more than one card. But it looks like, from what I understand, you're going to go through a lot of cards. You're going to go through a lot of these different creatures. Oh, wow. That is really cool. All these little colors on the bottom are raised. It's like a 3D card. It's really cool. The colors are all raised up, and they all have little different iconography on them. And these oddball little creatures, that your little fancy creatures, like I was saying. Little time-faced there. Well, yeah, these are okay. They're not all unique. There are some repeated creatures here, but they are all really cool looking. Here's a nice one here. I mean, and then you can see how the color on it then pops, like the color at the top of each one. Here's one that's actually kind of cute. How about that? So, okay, and there's the huge deck of those. Then here's what's really cool about them. We've got these neat dice. You got these littler color dice, and then you've got these big old clunky dice. And see how they're all different colors, and that's got those little symbols on them that you can use to activate all the things at the bottom of these cards. and you can use them to move along the board and get your points, get your glow points, get your glow on, man. And then here, oh, that's right. And this is where you draft your pool of dice. Depends on what symbol is on it. Nice if I show it to you. As long as you put your symbol on it, you draft the dice of that symbol, and then you get a card with that symbol. So that associates with that symbol. And then we've got just a few more things here. Some little meeple guys. Pretty neat. And we've got whatever these little guys are, but some more little wooden pieces. Very high quality. Everything seems to be like extremely high quality, especially those cards. I've never seen cards, like I was saying, with all these 3D little things at the bottom. That's just insane. Oh, and on the top too. Even the backs of them. Those are all 3D. Those all stick out and they're shiny and everything. That is so neat. And then last but not least, these are probably to track your score, I would imagine. I'm not sure how many players it plays up to. That's a lot of colors there. What does it say here? It says 2 to 4. So it's only plays up to 2 to 4. So that can't be a scoring tracker. That must have something to do with all the other different colors. But that is about it. That empties the box. And so I'm going to learn this and play it. And that is my plan, to get it off the shelf of shame right away before it starts to get a reputation. Anyway, I'm Jungle Jack, and this has been a presentation of Around the Board. We'll see you next time.